Hey, excellent day to you today. Today happens to be Easter Sunday here in the United States, or actually, we celebrate Easter here where in my family. And it involves a lot of eggs and a lot of ham and a lot of scalloped potatoes and things like that. So there's always food. Every holiday with my family involves food. And my voice is finally coming back so I can actually talk and interact with people today. I haven't been able to talk for like almost a week now. It's felt like an eternity because I'm used to hopping on and doing videos every day for like over 500 days in a row. I think I've done videos up until this last Tuesday when I woke up Tuesday morning and I had zero voice. Like I couldn't even get a whisper out of my mouth. So I had to get a little creative this last week in doing my videos. Put me not behind, but normally I do a video every day. So in terms of my count, it put me a little behind, but who cares? Nobody cares but me. It's an internal judging of myself type procedure. But what have I learned from being quiet and having to change things a little bit over the last week? The number one thing I've learned is that I can still do things even if there's an obstacle in my way. Having no voice didn't mean I wasn't being me and I wasn't able to continue to move forward toward what it is that I want. It meant I had to find a different approach. I had to find some different strategies. I had to get more creative. But it reminds me that we have to do what we can with what we've got right now. We can't make excuses. We can't get so frustrated that we don't move forward or take action. We just have to say, okay, this one thing isn't working right now. What can I do to still move toward the result that I want, even though I can't do that? So I did things like I investigated but didn't ever do text to voice. I just didn't get around to doing it. I spent time actually backtracking and regrouping and focusing and getting more clear on really what it is that I want and where I'm going. I spent time coming up with creative ways to do my daily videos, and I didn't do all of them. I normally do between 5 and 7 a day. I did one a day, and I had to get really creative on how I did it. Some of them I did some flip page videos. I shared some videos that I'd recently done to promote a project that an amazing woman and I are doing for a 90-day challenge and things like that. I found I can get a whole lot done if I shut my mouth and stop talking. I got more funnels done in the last 5 days than I've gotten done in the last 3 months because I couldn't talk, so I had to find something to do with my pent up energy, and I just plugged away and knocked out some funnel projects that I've been working on. And I did a lot of research, which I love the research part of it. I love the investigation and the looking for patterns and looking for information that can help me make better decisions in my business or for the people that I'm working with for their businesses. So it's been really fun to dig in and spend some time without feeling guilty doing the things I love to do, the research, the digging, the looking for patterns part of it that makes me get a lot better results and a lot better performance in different aspects of the things that I'm doing or sharing or building funnels and etc. So I learned that it's okay to be quiet. It's okay to take a step back and slow down and sleep in. I slept in this morning. I slept in yesterday. Now sleeping into me is 6 o'clock, right? But it still felt good to just change up my routine. And I think that's helping me to rest and recover my voice. And maybe it's letting me know that 500 days in a row is enough to take a day off and rest your voice, because sometimes we need to rest and recharge before we can come back stronger. So what else did I learn from being quiet? I learned that you can let other people help you do things, and you can communicate in ways non-verbally that are just as effective, if not more effective and kinder than the words we use. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but I use the wrong words. I know what I mean in my head, but the wrong word will come out of my mouth. And people then interpret those words, and everybody interprets our words differently. Now, a lot of times our tone of voice and our body language goes along with that. And so the mechanics of speaking and communicating is fraught with peril. It's fraught with misunderstanding and misinterpretation. So it was a good opportunity to step back and say, how am I communicating with people? How am I sharing my message? How am I asking somebody to get me a cup of tea or something? How am I interacting with my granddaughter? How am I interacting with the people I love and care about in a way that doesn't have to necessarily involve my physical voice, my vocal cords? So those are the biggies for me. What is something that's happened to you or will maybe happen to you that you can look at as a blessing instead of a curse? I'm not going to lie. When I first woke up Tuesday morning and had zero voice and I couldn't get any sound out, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? This is crazy. And it probably took me an hour to figure out, okay, well, I'm just going to make a flip video today for this, and then I'll figure it out from there. And I actually went online and I researched what are the ways to get rid of laryngitis. And I found 15 ways to get rid of laryngitis. And that's what became my video for the day. It was, here's this flip book of the 15 top ways to get rid of laryngitis. And of course, I put some of those into play. And although my voice isn't back 100%, usually it takes a couple of weeks, it's back, 90 some percent, at least well enough for me to be able to speak and communicate. And I'm sure I'll get some feedback on my gravelly voice. And I'm like, okay, well, if you're doing podcasts and if you're doing videos and you have an interesting voice, because come on, we run the gamut. We run the gamut of how we look in terms of podcasters and speakers. We run the gamut in video and, visual speaking. We run the gamut in how we present ourselves and what we look like. Everybody and anybody under the sun. Amazing the different people that are out doing live video, who are doing podcasting. And you know what? If you're judging those people and if you're judging the things we're listening to, and it's human nature, we judge everything, just take a step back and ask yourself, am I judging from a position of knowing? Meaning, am I judging because I've done that too and I really want to just give them some advice on how it could be better? Or am I just looking out? I'm on the outside. I've never really done it, looking in and judging and criticizing based on that. And if I'm doing that, I just keep my mouth shut, which is always a good thing. And I don't say a word, because if I'm not doing it, who am I to judge what someone else and how someone else is doing it? No one. Goose egg. The big old goose egg. I'm not. It's not my right. It's not my position. It's none of my business. Like they say, your opinion of me is none of my business. It's your opinion of me. You get to keep it. I'm never going to take on somebody else's opinion of me. I have enough trouble managing my own opinion of me. So go out, make it an awesome day, eat some eggs, enjoy your family and friends, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Hopefully my voice will be getting better and better every single day, just like we all should be getting better and better every single day. Take care.